Well, good evening, everybody. Hope everybody's having a good time. I know I am. I'm honored to be here. Erin, where did she go? Where did she disappear to? Well, try to keep track of her is impossible, as you guys probably know. Anyways, I just got to know Erin about 3 months ago, and I'm sure unless you met her, shorter than 3 months ago, she can be a real handful. But anyways, I did bump into her, and I'm very thankful that I did. And about 4 years ago, I was diagnosed with terminal liver disease, and I spent 3 years, basically, I say like a fruitcake in a box. I laid there trying to figure out how I was going to get through all of this because I knew without a liver transplant, I really didn't have much success. So my job was to hang in there long enough to be able to find somebody that was willing to donate their liver in my particular case. And, so while I laid there, I was determined to get through this. And so I spent 3 years waiting and waiting and waiting. And without going into a long story, the bottom line is they took me off the transplant list because my illness was getting so severe. But I continued to fight. And I knew that, when I got through, not if, but when I got through this and I got what I needed, I was going to make a difference in this world. Because 3 years laying in a room by yourself gives you a lot of time to think. And it gives you a chance to think about the things that you've done wrong. It gives you a chance to think about the things that you're going to do right. And, so I was fortunate enough, I got back on the transplant list. And within a month after that, lo and behold, I got a phone call from the Toronto General Hospital saying, Mr. Janzen, we have a liver that matches up. This gentleman happens to be alive still, and he's upstairs waiting for you. Can you be on an airplane by 11 a.m. because that's what time your flight leaves? And I said, yeah, damn straight I can. So I phoned up my buddy, and he gave me a lift to the airport, and off we went to Toronto. Well, I'm happy to say that not only did I receive a liver, but I don't know, it must have been some kind of champion like our friend Chad Miller here, because I was in and out of that hospital in 1 week. I broke every record in the Toronto General Hospital. They've never seen anybody go in and out in 1 week. I flew in on a Wednesday, and I flew home the following Wednesday and hit the ground running. I'm happy to say that I've never felt better in the last, we won't go back too far, but I feel a lot better than before I got sick. And a lot of it has to do with my attitude and I believe my mission, and that is to make a difference in this world. So, for some rhyme or reason, all of a sudden I bump into this young lady here. Our paths collide, because it never is real smooth with Erin. It's like, boom, here she is, right? And which is kind of exciting for me because, my friends that know me well know that Tracy, he's always over the top, man. If anybody can dream of something that's over the top and it's out of this world, it's going to be Tracy. So when I ran into Erin Miller, I'm thinking to myself, wow, this girl, she's over the top, man. Like, she talks pretty big story. But, as I got to know her more and more, I start to realize, hey, you know what? Maybe I'm not alone in this world. Maybe there is somebody else out there that can make a difference because I know I can. I've had a lot of experiences. I've had a lot of opportunities over the years. And I laid in that bed wondering how I'm going to be able to share these experiences, opportunities. And I come to the conclusion it's teaming up with people like Erin Miller, going out there and having these dreams and visions that are over the top and that people have a hard time understanding and believing in because, not everybody thinks the same way. We're all the same, but some of us think a little bit differently. Some of us are a little wired differently. But at the same time, you know what? I believe that she can make a difference. I know she can. And I know I can make a difference. And I'll tell you what, for a guy that's over the top, I have a hard time keeping up with her. So, you know what? I want to say thank you so much for donors. And please sign your donor cards, you guys, because you have no idea. I wouldn't be standing here right now getting goosebumps, excited in front of all you people telling my story. Brief. I'll tell you what, my story gets really long, but I'll keep it brief and short tonight because there's a lot more entertaining things happening, I'm sure. But anyways, and I want to say congratulations, happy anniversary, and I think that's wonderful, guys. So let's all stay strong, Miller strong, all right?